So this comes from the friend of one of our Sangis, Sky Guardians, whose name is Nick, who had a really heart-opening experience with a spiritual tradition that ended up really working for him. That spiritual tradition is known as the BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha, which I'd recommend checking out if you're interested. I'm not personally associated with them, but Nick's heart-opening experience is just so beautiful that I think it'll touch all of our hearts regardless of our path. Allow me to bring up on screen this video where he ends up coming to his spiritual teacher and expressing just how thankful he is. And I think it's a beautiful speech. Nick is open-minded and often goes to many different spiritual traditions, and Sky Guardian even got him to meet Sky Guardian's guru, which is a picture here that I'll bring to screen. This might be the first time that you see Sky Guardian too. There he is on the right, and Nick is on the left, and there is his guru in the middle, Swami Taratmananda Saraswati Ji. So it's very nice that even though Nick has his own spiritual teacher, that he wanted to meet Sky Guardians. And there was another angle. You can actually see Sky Guardian's mom taking the picture in the left, which is so adorable. I love Sky Guardian's mom. She's been really helpful to me, giving me ideas to handle my nausea from Ayurvedic knowledge that she has. So those are the two pictures, but here is the little clip from the video. I know the video looks to be 3 hours long. Don't worry, this is just a few minute segment from the video. I'm going to turn down the background music just in case that's too loud. That's from a different video actually that I have on this tab, in case you're interested. Here we are.
Bapa. My name is Nick Valero. I am Italian and Spanish, born in America, and I am your Satsangi. This is my story of Vasudeva Kutumbakam. My story starts during COVID lockdown. We all found ourselves at home with not much to do, and I found myself looking for God. I learned about Hinduism, and I was strongly drawn to it. It felt true. I started reading a lot of books to learn more about Hinduism, its practices, and avatars. The first time I saw the Murti of Akshar Purushottam Maharaj and the Guru Parampara was about a year later at my boss's office at my previous job. I have never seen this Murti before, but there was something so unique and special about this Murti. As I worked there, I began to notice that my boss had great faith and love for God as well. He was also the first person I ever met that had a guru. I developed more interest in this faith, and he recommended that I go to the local BAPS Mandir in Long Island. At Mandir, I was openly met by a Hari Bhakta who took the time to go into detail about Bhagwan Swaminarayan, BAPS, and the Satpurush. I learned about you, Bapa, and your true divine form that is Akshar Brahm. I learned about Prapti. I learned about Prapti and how Bhagwan is present on earth right now through you. Before I left Mandir, this Hari Bhakta set up a meeting for me to meet with the Mandir Santo. Puja Shant Yogi Swami and Puja Aniket Muni Swami met with me. They selflessly took the time to explain the Akshar Purushottam philosophy and what satsang is. I really felt I had found something special. Soon after, I would come here to Robbinsville, where I would take Vartman Deeksha at the end of my visit. Aniket Muni Swami has continuously taken out so much time to mentor me and help me progress in satsang. Because of him, because of Shant Yogi Swami, and because of my fellow devotees, I've been introduced to and welcomed by so many incredible devotees in Santo. I've even been introduced to Senior and Sadguru Santo, whose presence and words exemplify their virtues and divinity. It's been just over a year of me being in satsang now. I stand here today no longer looking for God, but I've now attained him through you, Bapa. Every single devotee and santo that I've met has met me with a smile, an open heart, and an open mind. Not one person has ever made me feel judged or unwanted. Every single person has treated me like family, and even further, as the Atma. Regardless of my differences in physical appearance, my difference in culture, and regardless of my flaws. I've experienced this truthfully because of you, Bapa. No words can express how grateful I am to have been graced and welcomed into satsang like I have been. I will always remind myself of how fortunate I am, Bapa. This has been a true embodiment of Vasudeva Kutambakam. Jai Swaminarayan, Bapa.
Once on March 26, 2017, there was a Shishu.
I think that was it. That was Nick's chance to stand up and speak, and then another speaker came up. And this is a really big organization, and who you're looking at on screen is Mahant Swami Maharaj, and getting the chance to speak with him is not common. So it was a very lovely opportunity for Nick and be able to express his gratitude for the tradition that ended up helping him realize the source, our innate divinity. And I'm really grateful that Sky Guardian asked Nick if it was okay for us to share that here, which it was, as Nick expressed. So thank you, Nick, for allowing that and for sharing your heart so openly with your spiritual teacher and showing everyone else that it's possible to get to a state where you are, where you find a community that loves you, sees you for who you are, your true self, regardless of our bodies, our minds, and to find the divine. That's really wonderful. And if anyone ever has something that they want to share too for show and tell, doesn't have to be anything like that. You're welcome to check out the submission form in the link tree in the bio. So thank you for listening, everyone.